Hey everyone, welcome to Chronicles of the Past. I'm your host, Sean Brewer, and I'm excited to take you on a journey through history, heritage, and the mysteries that have shaped our world and are still shaping it today. If you're ready to explore the stories that often go untold, hit that like button and subscribe for more. And if you have any thoughts or insights to share, drop them in the comments below. Let's get started. Nation's Unseen War. This is a story forged in the fires of history. A tale of a nation's struggle for survival and a family's unwavering devotion to its people. But before we delve into the past, we must first address our present and future. This country exists, we are here, and we exist within it. To ensure its future, we and the generations to come must get involved. We need a new kind of leadership. Not career politicians driven by a hunger for money, power, and influence, but dedicated individuals who truly care about people. We need citizens who are willing to step forward, fix what is broken, and then return home having fulfilled their duty. When leadership becomes a long-term career, it opens the door to corruption. Those who seek office for personal gain are vulnerable to manipulation, blackmail, and external control, allowing them to be pulled like puppets. Our system needs real people who are motivated by a genuine desire to serve, not by the promise of status or wealth. The path to a better country begins with active participation, stepping up to solve problems and then going home, leaving a legacy of service rather than a trail of self-interest. Before we begin the main narrative, it's crucial to understand a key nuance of this story. It's the perspective that the birth of the United States was not a random series of events, but a grand social experiment to conquer a continent and forge a new kind of society, a different system altogether from what was openly presented. The very people behind this plan, the upper echelons who were creating a new nation and the ones who were already in power in the old world, were often united by a secret bond. This bond allowed them to benefit from the new system being developed, often through financial arrangements and the promise of influence, rather than purely national loyalty. Their ultimate goal was not to honor the sovereignty of any nation but their own. They were working toward a new world order and seeking to implement it. A documented 14 U.S. presidents were Freemasons. While the King of England at the time of the Revolution was not a Mason, many influential people around him, including his own son and key military commanders, were. At the same time, this secret fraternity was also deeply rooted in France. Influential figures like the Marquis de Lafayette were actively involved, and their support for the American cause and willingness to cede territory was a strategic move within the grand experiment, as they would be part of this new system and benefit from its future financial power. The ideals of liberty, brotherhood, and enlightenment promoted within French Masonic lodges were a significant part of the lead-up to their own revolution and had a powerful influence on American supporters. Some of the most powerful people in the world, the banking families, were also part of this fraternity. This includes key figures in the Rothschild family, who were known Freemasons. This suggests that the same secretive forces, united by a shared brotherhood, were involved in both the old world and the new. Their ultimate goal was not necessarily to honor treaties or foster genuine peace, but to pursue a much bigger agenda, often manifest destiny, which promised vast expansion and economic opportunity that would benefit their interconnected networks. This may sound extreme, but the evidence can be seen not just in history, but in our world today. The same groups who sought to expand and control the continent are believed by some to be the same forces who today involve the United States in conflicts and alliances all across the globe. This is often done by using the government's financial power and influence to manipulate states and cities, and by using people as pawns and puppets, ensuring that their agenda is followed from a distance. We as citizens are often included and taxed for things we may not want, and our choices are made for us by upper echelons who control power. In a deeply unsettling way, some would argue that slavery never truly ended and we all became slaves of the system. We are overtaxed more now than at the beginning of the country, and the modern debt-based economy has made us bound to a master that we can't see. For a time, another of these forces was a powerful secret society known as the Knights of the Golden Circle. They believed that the U.S. government was too weak, and their goal was to create a new, powerful empire of slavery that would span the entire continent, from the southern U.S. into Mexico and Central America.